Okay, I'll sort myself out. I think I'm going to have beans on toast. Hey everyone, the deadline is in 20 minutes, less than 20 minutes. So I've activated my Limitless chip in Matchday 5. These are the players that if they pick up a yellow card tonight, they'll be suspended for Matchday 6. I've highlighted Rice, Nuno Mendes, Van der Ven, because I think few managers have got them type of players. The other players I don't think many have got. So just be wary about them players. If you've got them in your side, if they pick the yellow card up this match day, then they'll be suspended for Matchday 6 and you might need to sell them. Next we've got the injuries for tonight's fixtures. Gabriel Havertz are definitely out. Gyökeres and Odegaard are doubts. Martinelli potentially is a bit of a doubt. Oblak is doubt. I think he's out. I don't think he's travelled. Lenormand. Then for Bayern Munich, Davis, Diaz, Musiala are out. Doubtful is Gnabry. Then for Inter, we've got Darmian, Dumfries, and Mkhitaryan that are out. So it'll be interesting to see how Inter Milan get on. Liverpool have got Frimpong, Bradley, and Wirtz that are out. Monaco, Dyer, and Monaco with Dyer and Louisa. PSG do with Hakimi, Dembele. Real Madrid have got quite a lot of players out: Courtois, Huijsen, Militao, Rudiger, Alaba, Carvajal, Mastertuano. So this is how my side got on the Limitless chip so far. I've got 48 points and I've risen 23k with that score. McTominay and Garassi have basically carried my Limitless chip. Gvardiol, Foden, Haaland all didn't start. Foden and Haaland came on in the second half, but they lost 2-0 against Leverkusen. City, Pep Guardiola roulette. He rotated his side and made 10 changes. They lost the game. So really crap for a Limitless. And I wish I went with Garassi. I was thinking about going Garassi. As captain this match day would have got me 22 points. And I probably want to change my captain. So that's my side. This is my side for. This is my side. If I didn't use a Limitless chip, I would have got. I've got 34 points at the moment. I've got 3 players to play, but Dumfries is out, so I would have probably sold Dumfries and got a Napoli defender, so that would have got me up to 40 points ish. And I would have had Elise Kane, Marino, Timber, and DiMarco left in my side. So we will see if I've outscored my last side. I hope I do. And these are the fixtures for tonight. Early kickoffs of Copenhagen, Karat, Paphos and Monaco. I think Monaco and Copenhagen will win them. Frankfurt versus Atalanta. I think Atalanta will win. Sporting versus Club Bruges. I expect Sporting to win. Paris versus Tottenham. I think PSG will win. Liverpool versus PSV. I know Liverpool have been in some bad form, but I think Liverpool will win. Arsenal versus Bayern Munich. I think Arsenal will win. But Bayern Munich could easily win that one. Harry Kane. Harry Kane has been really good when he was playing for Tottenham, scoring against Arsenal, so he could keep that record going. Atleti versus Inter, not too sure how that one will go. No Dumfries for Inter, Mkhitaryan. So, not too sure on that one. Alvarez, Martinez, both of them could score in that. Olympiacos versus Real Madrid. Real Madrid are going to win that one, but they've got a lot of the defence injured, so I'm not too sure if they will keep a clean sheet. I think it'll be more a few goals in each side. And these are the goal projections for Wednesday's fixtures. Liverpool are expected to get the most goals, then Copenhagen, PSG, then Real Madrid. Clean sheet odds. Copenhagen have got the best chance of keeping a clean sheet, then Real Madrid, but I think that has dropped since yesterday. I did this graphic yesterday, but with all the injuries, I won't be surprised if that percentage has gone down quite a bit. Liverpool, PSG on the same, and then it's Monaco, Sporting. And for the captains for Wednesday, we've got Salah, Mbappe, and Kvaratskhelia. I think Mbappe is the best pick for the captaincy. I think a lot of managers picked Haaland captain yesterday, and he let us all down. So I think a lot of people will be changing captain on the Wednesday. The last few match days, the captaincy hasn't been changed as much because the player on the Tuesday's done well. But I think a lot of managers captained Haaland. If you went with Guirassy, well done to you, because you might not need to change your captain. 11 points doubled up to 22. I'd probably stick with it. Guirassy missed the penalty, didn't he? Which lost him 2 points, but still got man of the match. Mbappe is owned by 70% of managers, so if you didn't go with Mbappe and he did really well, that's a massive loss that you're going to go. So just worry about that. Just think about that just before you do go against Mbappe, because if Mbappe does really well and you've gone with somebody like Salah and he blanks, every point that Mbappe gets doubled up, and 70% of managers owning him, and a lot of managers will be probably changing captain. I think they'll be going for Mbappe. You could be losing on a lot of ground on a lot of managers. Pre-match day, I was thinking about captaining Salah at home against PSV. I think he could easily get a few goals, because I think at home, I favour the side that's playing at home, even though Liverpool haven't been in good form. I do favour picking captains that play at home, but the ownership of Mbappe is 70%, and I know a lot of managers will be changing. I'm ranked 10k. If I don't go with Mbappe and I go with Salah and he doesn't outscore Mbappe, then I'll be losing massive ground. I could drop about 80, 90k at least rank, and now I'm so close to top 10k. Do I want to do that? Do I just want to go safe and go with Mbappe and have Salah as a bit of a differential that a lot of managers won't have? You could go for Kvaratskhelia, but again, he's at home, good fixture, could score, but the ownership of Mbappe is a little bit worrying. Do get in the comment section and let me know who you're going to captain this match day for the Wednesday. If you're going to change it, is it Salah, is it Mbappe, Kvaratskhelia, or is it somebody else? Liverpool have got the best chances of scoring, but they haven't been in good form the last few weeks. There is a little bit of a rotation risk in Liverpool's side. Do they not start Salah and start Chiesa? Who knows? I think because Liverpool have been in such bad form that they want to win, and that's starting Salah and other players reverts a doubt. It'd have to be Ekitike, Chiesa on the side, or Isaac. I don't see that happening really, but there is a little bit of a worry on that. Mbappe, if Real Madrid score, he'll probably be involved. Then lastly, I just want to quickly go on to this one. So if you open the app and then scroll down under your league, it has a points per match, and then it shows the average. If you have if you are watching this and you are on social media, screenshot it, and I'd love to know where your averages is. How you've got on average wise. I've gone above average every match day. I wouldn't say I've done really well in match day. I wouldn't say I've done well in match day 5. I've not been impressed with a lot of my match days, but I've been above average, and that's got me up to the top 10k. And that's what I think you need to sometimes remember. It's not always to just have this massive week. Yeah, obviously we want that, but it's about being consistent match day after match day after match day to get a top rank. So when you buy players, when you sell players, you need to think about the long term, not just one game week. So the average player's got 70 points in match day 1, I got 91. Average on match day 2, 77, I got 92. Match day 3, 71, I got 84. Match day 4, the average was 47, I got 80, so that's nearly 33, well, that's 33 points better off. And then the average players in match day 4 at the moment is 14, so I think a lot of managers have got Wednesday's players, so I think that'll jump up quite a bit, and I think a lot of managers will be changing the captain, so I think that'll change, but I'm well above average. Even my old side was well above average, so yeah. Do let me know if you've got social media. Screenshot these bit on the app and at me at FPL Scott or FPL Scott _ depending on what social media you use. I'd love to see what yours is, and also, well, it's on the screen. I'm 14th in my mini league. If you're above me, please let me know. But if you're not in the mini league, the league code's there, PYA in capitals, IU capital T. Please join the mini league. See if you can beat me. So I'm on 395 points at the moment. Limitless active. Some of the players that could miss match day 6 of the yellow carded. Nuno Mendes. A lot of managers have bought him this match day. A few have got Rice on the side. Some of the players that could be out. This is my Limitless side. I've got 48 points at the moment. Obviously, I'm going to take Gvardiol out because he got 0 points. Probably going to take Emre Can out because he got 1 point. And then it's either Foden or Haaland. Take them out. They both got 1 point. Haaland's only got 2 points because I captained him, but I'll be changing that, so we'll go back down to 1. So I'll be changing Gvardiol, Can, one of Foden and Haaland, and I'll be bringing in Kvaratskhelia, Salah, Mendes, and then I'll still have Mbappe and Van Dijk still to play. And I'll just leave Alisson on the bench. I've got 7 points out of Milenkovic Savic. I won't be changing mine, and that's my old side. Before I did use the Limitless. So I've got 34 points on my old side, so I've not blown it out the water, but I've got 14 points extra. But I've got an extra player. What have I got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would have had 5 players still playing. I've got 5 in this one, so yeah. I'm currently doing better. We'll see what Marino does. He'll probably be playing up front for Arsenal, so he could do well this match day. McTominay in both sides, so I haven't done that better. Dumfries, I probably would have sold and got a Napoli defender, so it's not that much better off than I was if I just kept my side, but hopefully Salah, Van Dijk, Nuno Mendes, Kvaratskhelia are all outscore the likes of Kane, Elise, Timber, Marino are all playing each other, and then DiMarco's away against Atletico Madrid without Dumfries, so Inter Milan could concede. Captaincy, Salah or Mbappe. I'm not too sure what to do. Safety is going with Mbappe, and then I can just switch off for the night. If he does well, great. I get good points, stay with everybody else, and I'm not losing ground, and I've got Salah as a differential as another option. Or do I just twist and try and outscore everyone on Limitless and go with Salah and hope he outscores Mbappe, and then I get extra points? I'm not too sure. Get in the comment section if you're thinking about captaining Salah or Mbappe, and let me know which one you're thinking of doing. Quickly go over to my side. We've got 36 minutes. I'm pretty set on who I'm going to be swapping. Sorry, I should have loaded this before I started the stream, but I'm pretty set on who I'm going to be changing captain. I've got 7 minutes. When you're watching this, it's probably 6 minutes, so do make sure you lock in your sides early. I'm going to do it now, so we're not. So Gvardiol for Van Dijk. Emery can. It doesn't really matter, does it? Because they've both got the same points, and then that. Not going to change anything else. So Salah, Mendes, Van Dijk came in, and then 0 points out of them. So I've took 2 points out of my side, and hopefully Salah and Van Dijk isn't, well, Salah, Van Dijk, Mendes, Kvaratskhelia and Mbappe aren't benched. I don't think they will be, but we will see. We have to wait until 7:15 to find out the team news. Well, 6:30, 7:15 to find out the news for the 8 o'clock kickoffs. Confirm subs. Yeah, so the subs are done. And now I'm just trying to decide Mbappe or Salah as captain. On the market odds, Mbappe, Salah has got better odds to getting a goal or an assist to Mbappe. And that's what's making me think go with the massive upside on Salah because he's only on by 12% and it's more Salah. I know he's been really bad this season, but I'm just going to check the odds on goals again, just quickly, just to give you a heads up of what it could be. So I put to score or assist. So if I put £100 on Kylian Mbappe to score or assist, you get £144. If you do the same with Salah, you get £133. So that means you get obviously £10 less for Salah doing it. And with that means obviously Salah's more likely to, well, book-wise, betting-wise, the bookies think that Salah's more likely to get a goal or an assist to Mbappe because he's probably at home and that kind of stuff. But as I've mentioned, Mbappe owned by 70% of managers and Salah's only owned by 13%. So if I went with Mbappe, I think a lot of managers would be changing Haaland and going with Mbappe as captain. If he does really well and beats Salah for points, I've lost out by 70% of the game that are still active. So that's making me think just go with Mbappe, but just relax because you'll be just the same as a lot of other managers. If Salah outscores him, I'll still be getting them Salah points anyway because I've got him in my side and a lot of managers won't have him, obviously because he's only owned by 13% of managers. So that's making me think of going with Salah as captain. But I've got a good feeling about Salah at home against PSV. I'm just going to have a quick look at the Champions League table, just for a second. So Olympiacos, are in 32nd place at the moment, and they've conceded 9 goals. PSV are in 23rd place and they've conceded 7. So Olympiacos' defence is a bit leakier so far, but who have Olympiacos played? Let's have a quick look. Oh, you can't do it like that. I'll have to go over to this just to quickly have a look at Olympiacos. Just want to make sure Olympiacos haven't played all the hard sides. I've completely forget who they've played. I'll be locking in a second, just having a quick look on this, and then I'll lock just before deadline. So Olympiacos have played Paphos, which on paper should have been an easy game. PSV which was a pretty easy game. They kept a clean sheet. They lost 6-1 against Barca. They lost 2-0 against them. And what's the other side? PSV. Who PSV played? So obviously they played Olympiacos as well. Last match day they played Napoli, Leverkusen. Who didn't keep a clean sheet against Union SG. They didn't keep a clean sheet against Leverkusen. Didn't keep a clean sheet against Napoli. Didn't keep a clean sheet against Olympiacos. So they're not keeping a clean sheet, PSV at home against. Don't know what that's at. Oh, it's my old side. It scared me then. That really scared me. Popped up with that and I was thinking, what the hell is that side? So I'm going to go with Mbappe captain. Just play it safe. It's 70% owned. And then whatever happens, if Salah does really well and Mbappe doesn't do that well, I'm with the masses and I'm not going to lose much ground. And I've got Salah as a differential. I've got Van Dijk. Hopefully he keeps a clean sheet. Hopefully Mendes. You could go for somebody like Mendes because he could easily keep a clean sheet and get an attacker in turn with Hakimi injured. He could be going down the left-hand side, but yeah, I'm not too sure. So that is my side, locked in. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, I did play the Limitless chip, mate. I played the Limitless chip, so this is my side. Obviously, you've just seen it, but this was my old side. It got 34 points, my old side. I had McTominay in my side. I would have sold Dumfries this match day, so it's not outscored it massively. I've got 14 points extra at the moment. I've got Timber, Marino, Kane and Elise in my old side still to play. Probably would have changed Haaland to Kane, captain-wise. Who are you captaining? Owen? Oh, no, sorry, you're not called Owen. Who are you captaining this match day? Are you going with Mbappe as well? I'm guessing because you said hopefully a hat-trick for Mbappe that you have got Mbappe and you're captaining him. I think I'm locked in. Just double check. Double check my side. Yeah, I'm locked in. And quickly before I do finish, just want to show this one again. So if you go on the app and scroll down to the bottom, you can go on just underneath your leagues. There's a points per match. If you've got the app and you're watching this, screenshot it and then send it to me on social media, FPL Scott _. I'm just curious of what your average has been. Have you been able to keep over the red line? That's what I feel like you need to do, is just be above average. Because I've not had the best of seasons, but I'm top 10k at the moment and still got a bit of the way to go. Just been outscoring it by 20 odd points, 15 points, 30 points. Massive score this match day. If I didn't use my Limitless chip and it got 34 points, I'd be 20 points above it anyway. So that's interesting to see. But the deadline has passed. Good luck the rest of the match day. Match day 6, I will be getting my old side back. Hopefully, I don't regret not captaining Salah. I had the worst feeling for this Limitless chip when I realised that Gvardiol, Can, Foden and Haaland all weren't starting. I was like, that's the worst start of a Limitless chip ever. I moved from Ryanson to Can last minute because the poll said go for Can. I didn't hate the idea. Ryanson didn't play as well. He didn't start as well. Svensson was the guy to buy for Dortmund. He was my third choice Dortmund defender, so a bit annoying. I did think that Can might not start and they might start Anselmino from Chelsea on loan. He's done well for them. He got an assist. But that is my match day 5. I'm going to end it here. I will be doing, if you play FPL, I'll be having a ultimate guide coming out tomorrow. Then I've got a team selection video where I'm going to be using my free hit chip. It's a busy week using the Limitless chip this week, and then a free hit for the weekend. My head's a bit scrambled, so yeah, I'm going to end it here. Good luck the rest of the match day. Please do follow me on social media, FPL Scott. Let me know how you're getting on. I do love to talk to you guys, so if you need any advice anytime before deadlines, get in the comments, direct message me. I'll try and get back to you if I'm not doing a live stream before deadline. And yeah, I'd love to listen to your thoughts, how you're getting on. And quickly before I finish, last plug on the mini league code, PYAiuT. Join the mini league. I'm 14th at the moment. If you're above me, screenshot it just so I can have proof and show me where you are in the mini league if you're above me. Yep, I'm going to end it here. Good luck and bye-bye.